Hello, hey guys, hi. Hi, wow, we. Also, imagine this. If you'll notice, the music continuing to play. In fact, because I think I got it to where the music will not be saved in the VOD. Because I'm playing everything that's DMCA free and, like, won't get copyright on stream, but it is a different story whenever I try and upload my VOD to YouTube. It always gets struck. So I'm hoping this will solve our problem and it won't save the music to the VOD. We'll see if it works. I'm notoriously not good at technology. And also, I'm not sure if everything that I have on this playlist is DMCA free. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's like the artist gave permission for you or normal people to play it. I hope. That's all I can do is hope. Anyway, hi. Wow, here I am. Here I am, here you are. There's I just realized as the intro music was playing that nothing was popping up saying, "Oh, like Toad is streaming," which is, supposed to happen. Stream Elements is supposed to do it. It's supposed to pop up on a couple of Discords. Nothing. And I think it's because that's the one thing that I forgot whenever I changed my username over. I haven't checked Stream Elements. I haven't checked like sound alerts. So I don't know if any of that stuff is gonna work. I just don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and find out because I don't really want to do it on stream now. Yikes. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to turn the music down on my end a little bit because I am easily distracted. How's that? Poppin'? Boppin'? I hope so. Today is just going to be a short stream. I got stuff that I want to talk about. Mostly like an end of the year situation. I want to talk about this year overall in general because I've been streaming the majority of the year, and streaming is a strong word for it because we're going to look at my Twitch recap, which I am not at all happy about, but it's kind of lighting a fire under my ass, and I want to change it. I want to do better. I want to do a lot better next year. So, I have some talking points. I wrote down notes like an actual nerd. We're going to add this to going. We're going to get me out of here. Oh, you see my Christmas tree? It's that time of year, baby. I've got my little Christmas tree all set up. Not in my house, just here. I made no effort to be festive in the real world. None at all. I will say that I finished wrapping all the presents that I've had to wrap already. And that is rather ambitious, if I do say so myself. They don't have any tags on them. I can't find tags. They're just missing. There's nothing. So, oops. But, oh well. I've got them all wrapped, and that's all anybody can ask for. Alright. Let's jump into it. I think I have like 3 distinct categories of things that I want to talk about. Whoa! Not like that. But that's going to be a running theme. I can't even draw a line. And yes, I know there's a line tool. I'm not going to use it. Fuck you. I'm not going to use it. I can do text. Oh, that's helpful. Otherwise, it would have been real sketchy. We're going to do... One is going to be, like, this year. One is going to be now. Or, like, what's coming up. And the next year is going to be, like, here's big goals for next year. The last one is going to be, here's big goals for next year. That's what I meant. This year. And what a year it was. Can I not move this? Please, paint. This here, all centered, all nice. This one is now / upcoming. Up and coming, you might say. Oh, now I can't move it. Well, that's good. I love that. That just is what it is. And then we're gonna say 2023. Yikes. Yikes. Right around the corner, baby. Alright, I'm probably gonna talk about things out of order. Because that's just the way I do. That's just the way I do. I get confused. I jump back and forth. It's kind of my brand. So, I'm going to start with now. And we're just going to talk about me. Because the big thing that happened to me literally today is I rebranded to Toadkill. Can I make this thicker? Why is it so thin? Also, what's up with this delay? What is up with this delay? God, why does this always happen? Why does this always happen? Anyway, Toadkill. That's me now. Let's get a little visual aid, I guess, for anybody who does not quite understand. Oh, green, like a frog. See? We've got like some... Wait, that's the same color as the road. We've even got some tire treads going over the top of them. She'll see right here me. Get it? It's like roadkill. Ha! Also, I'm not totally sure if I'm going to completely just ditch my asterisk or not, or if it might stick around at least for a while. I know that my oh, that's not it. I know on Twitter that asterisk is going to stay at least until the end of the year, and all my bios are going to say like formerly this, formerly that. Because I know that I'm not hip with stuff, you know. So I don't want to confuse anybody. That is not my intention at all. I really liked the idea whenever I got the gift tuber made during spooky season. Let's just pull him up. There he is. Ah. So whenever we first got him made by the wonderful Cranberry, I really did fall in love with the idea of like a toad who the first time that I ever leave my swamp, I immediately got run over. It's like that Garfield situation where as soon as he leaves his cul-de-sac, whatever happened to him, he got into some shenanigans. Or that obscure Kermit the Frog movie where he left the swamp and immediately something horrible happened to him. I love that. I've just stolen the plot of it. Good for me. No, but I just think it makes sense. I really like horror stuff, horror media. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to go in a completely more horror, spooky direction. I don't know. But I just like the idea of this sort of mirroring the anxiety about my real life. Because I'm not fully agoraphobic right now, but I have been in the past. And just the thought of like, oh, if I leave, something horrible is going to happen to me. And having that thought in the back of your head constantly, that this is kind of my way of like reclaiming it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if it does. But I'm Toadkill now. I got hit by something. A bike or a car or a train or a boat. Something happened. That's my rebrand. Yay. I'm going to label this. Please make this smaller. Rebrand. Check. Now, I think I want to talk about just this year in general. Because it was, it was kind of a big year for me. It wasn't the greatest year, I would say, and I wish I had done a lot more, which we'll get into with my my Twitch recaps, which I think I can find in here. I did put them in here. I'm going to bring up my Twitch streamer and viewer recaps. Because why not? Yeah, I started streaming in March. And oh no. This is the wrong one. I clicked streamer and it pulled up the viewer one. Sure, let's talk about this. Hours watched 674. Channel points 182,000. Good for me. And then my favorite streamers, yes, all true. All my buds. Ooh. Let's just stick this one right here. Now, please give me the actual one. Here it is. Here's the embarrassment. Broadcast 29. That's horrible. That's nasty, man. I don't even want to look at it. 29, and I had 9 months. And I got 29 Twitch broadcasts out of it. Horrendous. Embarrassing. Terrible. Chat messages 4,000 though. That's crazy impressive. Also, highest concurrent, I think that means like concurrent viewers. Viewers at one time is 15. And for somebody who has 50 followers, that's very good. And that's not on me. That's like in spite of me being so shitty, people were very nice and really came out, really pulled through for me, you know. So let's put this here. I'm going to label this one shameful. But then I think that would bring me to my first point for next year, which is I really, really want to find a month where I can stream every day or almost every day, because I want to prove to myself that I can do more than this 29. Like, I can do way more than that, and what's a better way of showing that than doing that all in 1 month? Or close to 1 month. So, here's what I'm thinking. I think the only month where this is a reasonable undertaking would be January. I have the most free time in January. This month was crazy, so there's no way. February also is usually rather chill, but at the end of February, I do go on vacation every year to visit family. So that's out of the question. But January just might be our magical month. Whoa, I'm still in caps lock. Or nearly. Because again, I keep looking at this number and it's just bad. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. And it felt like a lot more. Like, it feels like I streamed more than 29 times, but just knowing that that's all I did when I had every opportunity to do way more. Like, I understand I did kind of have a bad summer. We're going to write Summer of Hell, which hopefully I'm not going to have next year, but I don't know. It's just the nature of my job. It was kind of unavoidable this year. Fire. Horrible, terrible, no good, very bad. I wish I should have done more research, because I'm not sure how long I went without streaming, but it was a long time. Truly went months without a stream. I want to say it was probably June to September, like all of summer, which is just bad. Bad. And like I tend to be sort of forgiving to myself when it comes to things like this, because I do struggle with my narcolepsy and whatnot, and that's why I work so much in the summer, is because I can't really work that much in the winter. But still, excuses like that can only go so far. And I do take responsibility for not being around for so long and being a rotten streamer. Rotten. Hit January. Oh, also, the other thing I was thinking in January, which is also probably a bad idea, but you never know until you try, is a 24-hour stream. Oh, that's not how you put an S. $24-hour stream at some point. Also, what I want to do in January is it a month-long charity fundraising, right? Fundraising? Is that a word? That's a word. And ideally, this would be something animal related, especially cats, because my family cat recently passed away after decades of living. I don't know if we know exactly how old she was. She was at least 20 years old. We got her 20 years ago. And I don't live with my parents anymore, and I haven't for several years, but she was an amazing cat. Just very, very, very good. Wonder if I can draw a cat. Oh, look at her, and there's her little tail. And she was a calico. And she was the best damn cat anybody could ever ask for. Truly. I'm giving her spots. Rip. Also, don't ask her name. Even if she had like a true blue name, I wouldn't tell you. But she never really did. It was one of those situations where she had like a million different names, and everybody would call her something different. But she always knew that she was the cat. So like, I don't know, she's the cat. She was our cat. She's the cat. She didn't need a name. She transcended our silly human nature of having names. It's like that Coraline quote where Coraline asks what the cat's name is, and he says, humans have, I think he says, humans have names because they don't know who they are. Cats already know who they are, so we don't need names. And she lived by that. Am I about to wreck my shit? Oh, perfect. Except it doesn't really look like a heart. Ah, that's better. Ah, that's delightful. So that's what I would love to do in January is just as much as I can just to kind of make up for this last year. And it's not a New Year's resolution type thing. It's really not. Because I know that those just don't work. It just so happens to be the time where this is the most plausible. And I'm getting up here on my soapbox and I'm saying in front of all of you, I am really going to try this. I am really going to give it my all. Shoot my best shot. I swear. I swear. So yeah, January. Streaming every day or almost every day. Really going to try. 24-hour stream. I'm going to make a note of when. When could I possibly do that? When? Because that one is that'd be a little bit harder. That would that one would be probably a little bit of a struggle for me. I think I could do it if I went from mid to late evening to mid to late evening. Like if I started at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, I think I would be fine. I just couldn't do it at like noon. Noon to noon, there's no way. Because I'm at my most tired from like 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. when it's at the height of daylight. So I think putting those hours at the end anyway, like when I would be exhausted anyway, and then after I'm done at 7 or 8 o'clock, I can go to sleep soon after and it wouldn't mess my sleep schedule up too much. Doesn't mean that I'm not still very worried about ruining my sleep schedule, that I take so much care in preserving because if I mess up one single tiny thing, my sleep schedule is rocked for fucking weeks. For weeks. It took me 3 weeks to get over daylight savings time ending. Which, by the way, fuck that. Why do we still do that? Why do we still do that? And now they want to make it permanent, which is horrible for people. Daylight savings time is not good for you. And now I think there's a couple of laws. The one that I was rooting for was one that was going to end it and it wasn't going to come back. And now one that they want to do is going to start and never end. Which, like, fuck you, dude. This is horrifying late stage capitalism if I've ever seen it. And that's all that's all I have to say on that matter. Yay. Anyway. What next? Recent goings on. Oh, I have a note about my ear infection, which I will have you know is, I think, going away. Oh God, I hope it's going away. Can you imagine if it wasn't? Can I draw an ear? Ear. I'm gonna label it. Ear. And then I'm gonna do a bit of an infection. Ow! Oh, also I'm going to give myself some sick earrings. Yeah, I'm going to give myself some cool, very cool, very cool. Okay, it's looking less like an ear. La, la, da, 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 da. Sick earrings. Oh, and I should label this infection. Ouch. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Oh, I can select it again. That is... No, I can't. That was a different one. Ouch. Yeah, but the good news is this ear infection is going away. Bye. And believe it or not, I'm very happy about that. Because, wow. That was just wild, the fact that happened. Also, when I went to urgent care, the doctor was kind of slighting me. I don't know if she thought that I somehow did this to myself, but she started lecturing me about Q-tips. She was like, don't use Q-tips. You should never use Q-tips. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't. I kept saying, like, I wouldn't. Ouch, yeah, no. I wouldn't do that. And she just kept saying, don't use Q-tips. They're not good for your ears. And it's like, okay. Thanks. Thank you. I feel like I'm in middle school health class. Thank you, lady. Oy, oy. Ah. Bye. Alright, I think that's most of my notes for things that are happening right now. Except for Christmas. Oh, this might be... Oh, blah, 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 blah. Here's my last note on Christmas related things. Where should I put this? Down here. On the 21st, we're gonna do a end of Sagittarius season. How do you spell Sagittarius? Nice. Birthday bash. I'm not gonna say when my birthday is. Not exact date of birth. No doxing. Well. So the 21st, how many days is that? 7? Next Wednesday. I'm gonna say next week, just in case it's not next Wednesday and I'm being stupid. I am turning an age, which I'm not gonna say yet, but I think I will end up exposing my age during this birthday bash. It's just gonna be a party to celebrate Sagittarius havers, such as myself. And it also just so happened, like, it was just a coincidence. This is the only day that I have available to actually do this. So, it works out. Thank God I'm not doing it the 22nd. Although I guess some years, the 22nd would be Sagittarius, I think. I don't know. That shit changes. I don't know much about astrology. I don't really pay attention to it, but So this is what it's going to be. What will we do? That I'm not really sure yet. I'm sure it'll be fun stuff. We'll get our balloons. I know what a lot of people do during those is they'll have a what's the word? Subscriber goals or incentives where, like, if we hit this many subs or this many dollars, then I'll do this. But I don't really, number one, want to, and I don't think it would work out if I did try something like that. So maybe I would do something that's like followers. If I get this many followers, I would do this, but I wouldn't count on that either. It might just be a fun time. A fun, happy time. Birthday related. What else? What else is going on right now? We talked about the birthday stream. Oh, my next stream after this one. This is probably going to be my last stream before Christmas. After the 21st, I don't think I'm going to be back. I thought I changed the color. I'm going to say last stream until 26th. Maybe the 28th. I'm not sure. But it's going to be my last stream before Christmas. Because I think the 22nd or the 23rd, I'm going to go home to my parents' house and visit with them for a while. And vibe. Have Christmas vibes. It's like the first full Christmas since the pandemic, So we got to take advantage. We got to take advantage. Wow, we're making a beautiful piece of art right here. All right, next. Let's talk about things that are coming up in the far future, and then there are a few more upcoming things that I want to talk about, but I might try and end with them. So, next year, new year, new us. After this January situation, I do know that I'm joining. Drumroll. Wow. I'm joining some sort of like I have no information about it. I'm joining a VTuber Minecraft SMP. Or I think it's specifically V streamers. Minecraft SMP. Modded. They think it's going to be modded. It's going to be big. We do know that. And there might be lore, which that part of it does not concern me, but I just don't know how good at something like that I would be. I've never attempted anything like that in Minecraft before, and I've never seen anybody do it. I've heard of obviously the big one, Dream, that one. I've heard of that one where they I don't know how many people were involved in that one though, because I guess they were having like wars and shit. Like I've been trying to learn stuff, and I guess it's possible. I obviously have experience in some improv theater, and then I played a lot of D&D in college, so it's not like I can't improv. I've just never done anything in Minecraft, which I'm already not very good at Minecraft. I've been playing it for a while, but it's like one of those games where you don't touch it for months, and then you play it nonstop for a week, and then you don't touch it for months. So it's not like I'm great at the game. Also, I'm not very creative, so I can't do big builds, but I am just excited to join because I want to make friends. And I think that's a really good a good way to do it. Also, that just reminded me what I want to do a lot of collabs in January whenever I'm streaming a shitload. Collabs. Please. Also, this song is a bop. I don't know if I've heard this one. There were some that I found on a Twitter thread that was like, "Oh, these artists don't strike people for using their songs while they're live." So I was just adding shit. Bop, 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 bop. This playlist is only like 2 hours long, so we got a way to go. A way to go. But anyway, yes, so this is my big plan. This is going to be happening at the end of February. Endo. Look how delicately I'm trying to write. I'm not right-handed. This is struggle. This is a struggle. Although I did find out today that this SMP is going to start right before I leave for vacation. I think I'm gonna get to play maybe one day before it's gone. Before I'm gone, not it. Oh, jeez. Cool. But still, I'll be able to play whenever I get back. It's just gonna be I'm really hoping people don't go crazy in that in that first week, or maybe I should bring a laptop or something. Oh no, just so I don't fall too far behind. Although that's stupid. I'm going on vacation. How stupid would it be to bring a laptop and play Minecraft specifically so I don't fall behind everybody else? That's unacceptable. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a drink. Water. Water. Oh yeah. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Next. More stuff next year. Okay, let's think. This is just gonna turn into a rant of things that I have been neglecting and need to do more of. Are you ready? Also, I'm kind of running out of room. So here's what we're gonna do. Blah, blah. Is it still thicker? It's still thicker. That was the thinnest size. Who knew? We'll just erase this like it never happened. Okay. So, here's one thing that I need to do more of. We're gonna write this in bold. More TikTok and YouTube Shorts. This was something that I really got into last winter, and I'm really hoping that I get into it again, because I was really feeling it. I was really enjoying sitting down and editing my stuff and just like picking out things that would make good TikToks, and trying new things and trying to be creative and have like an outlet. And then during the summer of hell, that was absolutely not an option. I could not do that. But I'm really hopeful now that I have more free time that I'm going to be able to do more TikToks and YouTube Shorts. So that's just a note for me. Is like, I gotta fucking step up my game, because it has flopped. I have flopped. I'm a flop. Flop shop. Toppity top. Pop up. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. I have another note about collabs, but I mean, I already wrote that here. I just want more collabs. I just need to hang out with buddies more. My pals. More collabs, more people, more friends, more everything. More everything. Also, this one might be wishful thinking. Maybe I'll talk about this one last. Okay. Second to last thing, I think. Wait, let me make sure. Look at my bullet point list. January plans, we've got that. I'm not going to write this anywhere on here, but I am planning on finding somewhere to volunteer a couple of times a week. Ideally something in the field of what I'm thinking about going back to college for, in that field. I don't know if there's anything that's really what I'm looking for in my area, but even something that's close. I'll spill the beans. Anything really animal related, I'm thinking animal conservation, or even a shelter, or something. Because I don't know why, but that's kind of how I've been feeling recently, is doing something environmental based or conservation based. And really what pushed me away from that for a long time was just being worried about the science end of it, because I'm awful at science. I don't know if I'm actually awful at science, though, because in science class in high school, sure, I was really shitty at it. I also had a severe undiagnosed neurological sleep disorder. So am I bad at science? I don't know. I might not be. I won't know, I guess, until I go back and try. But it's the fear that I am, and honestly spending a shitload of money on college again, only to realize that I can't handle it again and leave again, has been rather frightening to think about. Which is why I think I want to find something in the field that I'm, even something that I'm like loosely considering. So finding anything animal related in my area that I might want to try, just to see if I can do it, and if I do like it. And if I don't, then oh well. I move on and I find something else. But that's just a personal note. I'm not going to add it here. But that's what I've been thinking about recently. So, there's that. Also, I'm going to add I'm gonna add personal notes right here. Personal notes. I got really disenfranchised, not disenfranchised, just disenchanted, not into my job anymore. Got real fucking sick of my job and plan to leave. Which, wow, that's fascinating. As of right now, I don't plan on renewing my lease at the place that I'm at, which is scary to think about. Because I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should go back to school, but also where am I gonna live till then? I can't afford to keep living at the place that I'm at with my job becoming what it is. Like they're just becoming horrible, like corporatizing really bad. And just like cutting hours, giving people more responsibilities. It's a horrible situation that everybody who works there is in right now. The issue is a lot of people that I work with have worked there a lot longer than me and are kind of feel more stuck than me. And like even I feel a little stuck, at least until next year. I have a path at leaving, but until then, like yikes, I still feel like it's not. I don't know, but I'm leaving. I'm gonna fucking get the fuck out of there. I hope. It's just what's gonna come after that is kind of worrying, but you know, never know. I feel like it is gonna be. I feel like it is a really good decision. And if it turns out not to be, oopsie, oh well. Like, fuck it. I feel like it's the type of thing that you gotta at least try to get yourself out of an obvious shitty situation. Even if you fall into another shitty situation. Whatever. You're out of one. And you can work towards getting out of the other one. I don't know. It's not inspirational, but that's how I've been feeling. Other personal notes. What did I even do this year? Felt very creatively blocked all year. See plans in 2023. Yipes. For hopeful for I'm gonna say hopefully solutions. Because I don't know. I feel like I used to be extremely creative. This goes back to my fucking job. I feel like my job has made me so creatively blocked, emotionally blocked. It's made me an extremely confrontational person, and I'm not going to say even close to what I do for a living, but it is somewhat in the realm of like a hospitality field, sort of. And it's like I deal with people, and that's as specific as I'll get. Is I sort of deal with people, sort of. And those type of jobs are they're horrible for people. They do, like, there's studies on it. There's studies on it where people who work in like customer facing jobs or client facing jobs or guest facing jobs, if you like work in a hotel, it makes you anxious, it makes you depressed, it makes you extremely confrontational, it makes you very distrustful of every single person that you see because so many people are so shitty and they'll try and do whatever they can to get anything out of you. And it's like if you give them anything, then you've got people breathing down your neck about about doing that. And it's like, you start to feel like there's enemies on all sides of you. And it's scientifically proven that those jobs are bad for people. And I've been there for way too long, and it's made me, I'm not funny anymore. I don't feel funny, and I used to feel very funny, and people used to laugh whenever I talked, and now people look at me funny. It's like, yeah, dude, I just don't feel like myself. And so I'm really excited to leave. I gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. Clearly, I'm unwell in this job. Other personal notes, though. I made lots of friends. I did make a lot of friends. Hey. Made a lot of friends online. I'm going to say starting to build solid support network, but can still use work. I need to be more hey, well, that's rude. Need to be more available to people I want to. I don't know how to word this, because it's almost like I need to be more available to maybe it's like I need to be more emotionally available. Not me talking about my emotions right now. This is why I'm behind a frog. This is why you won't see my face, because we're talking about emotions. Need to be more emotionally available need to be more emotionally available to people, emotionally available to people that I want to build a relationship with, I'd say. Bars. Hey, it's not letting me type anymore. Bars. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. And this isn't just online. This is also in my personal life, in my real life. I need to be more emotionally available. I need to act less single, I think. I need to stop being so single. Yeesh. Okay, so there's my personal notes. I got really fucking sick of my job, and I'm going to leave it next year. I think I have about 225 days. I have a countdown somewhere. I need a good color. A good color. I have a countdown somewhere. I don't know how many days exactly, but it's around 200 and a quarter. 200 and a quarter days. Yes, sir. I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, look how much more space I have down here. Nah, I want it all on one view. Unless I'm zoomed in for some reason. Oh. Ew. Why is this sheet so weird? Like, doesn't fit on one thing. Weird. Anyway. What's next? New Year. We talked about volunteering. We talked about the V-Streamer SMP. More collabs and community. Oh, here's what we can talk about. Obviously, there comes a time in every VTuber's life where they have to realize, wait, I'm not a VTuber. I'm just a dude with a static picture of a frog who opens his mouth every once in a while. And apparently that's not what a VTuber is. So, you know, the next step would be to get an actual VTuber model. Let me put this one. Oh, I'm gonna put it like behind me. That's kind of funny. Here, maybe I'll draw something. Hey, I'm Toad, and you're watching Disney Channel. I'm trying to trace it on OBS, and it's not working. Toad. Can't you tell? We're gonna put live 2D model? Question mark? So here's the actual hard to swallow truth of it. To get like a good 2D model, I would probably have to hit the lottery. So we're gonna say step 1, hit lottery. Step 2, commission. This is kind of a pipe dream. This and the other thing that I'm going to talk about as far as next year and like in the future vibes. This is a pipe dream. But I don't know. I for a long time I was like, I don't really want a 2D model. And then I found one. I was thinking about one. Let me find it first. It would just be like a face rig. So it would just be my face, and I would want it to be like a torso thing, like here, bop, kind of like how it is right now. And I would just want it to be very simple. Oh, here it is. So think this Australian girl, Ash. But like, look. It's very simple. It's very cartoonish, which the Toad already is. But it's still like really dynamic, and I love what they did with her hands. I think that's very cool. But I just think something like this, again, could never happen because I was looking whenever I first saw this tweet. I was looking at these people, which like, oh no, it's so expensive. Oh god, it's so expensive. And I would need somebody to draw it, and then probably somebody separate to set it up. And I don't know anything about how that stuff works. I don't know anything about like rigging a model up. I don't even know what you do. I'm just not familiar enough with VTuber stuff to know all of that. But I don't know. If I hit the lottery, I would do it. That would be like one of my first things I would do. I would get a live 2D model. Just cause I think they're fun. On that note, other pipe dream stuff. Here, I'm going to draw one first. Any guesses? Any guesses? This is Pictionary. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream before. I probably have. Who am I kidding? I probably have. Any guesses? Any guesses? Anybody? Anybody? Whoa. What color should I make this guy? What color? How about purple? Ugh, that's not big enough. That's not big enough. He's got to be splendid. After all, they're called Beta Splenda. They're not called that. They're not called that. Oh, and look, he's happy to be alive. He's smiling at you. He's smiling at you, chat. Hey, I don't like saying chat. Guys, fellas. Friends. And that's his driftwood. So number one, thing that I really would just absolutely love to do one day. And this is much more attainable, I feel like, than this, because I'm already in the realm of this. I already have air pumps. I have filters. I might have a heater if it still works. I don't have a tank. I would have to get like a 10 or 15 gallon tank for a betta. I'd have to get plants and sand, which I haven't had a betta for years, so I don't, realistically, I don't know what those things would be like. But I don't think it's crazy to suggest that maybe at some point next year, getting a fish, having a fish cam. I don't know why, it's one of my dreams. It's one of my big goals. I've wanted to do it since before I started streaming. I wanted to just stream a fish cam at one point. Like, that's all I wanted to do. Who needs to stream when you can just put a fish in front of a camera? I'm kidding. But wouldn't that be so fun? Like, picture it. Picture it right down here where this wreath is, or maybe in the center down here. Just a little fish swimming around. Blub, 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 blub. I think it would be great. I think it would be great. And on that note, if I have a camera, or let's be honest, it's 2022, I could use my phone. I think I could use my phone. If I could find a way to do it, I hook up my phone. If I figure out how to do that, then our options are limitless. Like, shit that we could do, you've got to be joking. It could be so fucking much. Like, can anybody tell what this is? No? No, this isn't clear. And I draw some more. And then I draw some more. Get it? Get it? It's puzzle pieces. Here, I'm going to zoom in. Or else I'm going to... This is going to be a mess. Whoa, that's not right. Whoa, that's not right. Oh well. Whoa, that's not right. Looks like a big cracker. You know what? You know what? Oh, whatever. Nobody understands art these days. Nobody gets it. This is not a cracker, it's a puzzle. Oh god, I'm making it worse. Okay. Yeesh. Anyway, puzzle streams. Can you imagine? I have a puzzle that's sitting right back there that I have not put together because I want to do a puzzle stream. I really want to do a puzzle stream. Bad. My god, this is horrible. That's so stupid. Yay. Anyway, puzzle streams. And if we do puzzle streams, what's stopping us from doing board games or card games or making something? A Lego stream. Can you fucking imagine? I gotta write these down. This is gold. IRL streams. You do a fish cam. Not a cheesy cracker. Lego builds. I don't know if people like puzzle streams. I doubt it. I would like streaming it. And that's all that matters. I don't give a fuck. Can you, I don't know. Can you imagine? I think it would be so much fun. So much fun to do this stuff. And it would be something dynamic, something extra to look at. Wow, look at all this. Look at all this stuff we had this year. Kind of flop. It's all good. Next year, though, poppin'. Whoa, it's Ori. Hi, Ori. How's it going? I love it. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. Sold. I'm never looking back. Hey, thank you. I really felt like it's time for a breakdown. It's time to do that thing where college students like get 2 tattoos and cut their hair off, and it's time for a change. Except me, it's just adding 4 letters onto my name. Oh, you like this? My very organized, very professional slideshow here. Thank you. I've spent all day on it. I got a proofreader. I hired a proofreader. And they said, nah, son. And they turned around. Nope, not me. You could not pay me enough. But thanks. Well, I'm working on it. This is what happened this year. All the bad stuff. This whole column is kind of depressing. And then this is what's going on and things that are coming up. And then this is goals for next year. And most of them are unattainable, but that's all right. We got to make goals. It's like the shoot for the stars, and you'll probably miss, but maybe you'll hit the moon when you're coming back down. Stream every day. Oh god, don't read that. Quick, cross it out. No, I am really hopeful. I think that I can do it January. Want to be able to do that too. I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm hopeful though. Also, I want you to be able to do that too, because I miss Ori streams. I'm not trying to be a downer, but I do miss Ori streams a lot. But yeah, I am going to try and stream every day in January. I think that's my only shadow of a hope month where I could even possibly attempt something like that. And I don't know how it's going to go. But if you're finding yourself inspired and you say, hey, that's really interesting that you're doing that, Toad, then, maybe we could do something. I'm just saying. Oh, I kind of dipped on this point. Need to add that I don't know how to set that up. Figure out how to do that. Okay, and then I need an arrow because boop boop. Or here, let's point it this way instead. This way instead. Auto rebranding, what it means? It means I'm dead. I got killed. I was murdered, in fact. Oh god, no. I'm going full-time dead. Look at this. Although I don't know if for sure I'm gonna rebrand to completely like the tire tread. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, that's me. This is me. On the road. Dead. That's what I get for leaving the swamp. That's what I get. Blech. But hi, Otto. How are you? Are you chilling? Are you good? Are you having a nice holiday season? Dead. Oh, I need to keep this in its own self-contained box over here. TikTok, YouTube, Shorts, more. Because this has got to be a priority. Rebrand in which way? You're looking for a new concept for stream. Oh, no. I'm rebranding my name. Let's whip out the Twitter. La da da da. So now instead of Toad asterisk, I'm just Toadkill. Toadkill. I think everybody loves a pun. Who doesn't, you know? The VTuber formerly known as Toad. Oh, that's funny. I'm funny. That's all that rebranding means. As far as new concepts, I'm extremely open to suggestions from anybody at any point in time. But yeah, where's my... Oh, here it is. Not me thinking about rebranding as full-time as Toadkill. I want to get maybe a little spooky. Maybe do a live 2D that's like me dead. As you can see, step 1 is kind of cock-blocking me right now. But maybe it'll happen. And then maybe we'll see it. I don't know. It could happen. You never know. I'm sorry I'm confusing you. This whole situation, I'm sure, if anybody's just popping in, is extremely confusing. But we've got the categories of this is like the past year. This is what's going on right now. And this is what I'm hoping for next year, you know? I think I know when someone... Oh my god, yeah. If you have suggestions, because I've and I'm sure there's loads of people to commission out there, and I'm just looking in the wrong spots. I don't know where to look. So absolutely. A friend who does 2D models and rigs. Imagine. Dude, absolutely. Send me a link. Send me a name. Send me anything. Because I don't know. I've been looking at just friends and like who friends have commissioned and trying and figuring things out. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at finding stuff, and if I do find somebody, there's a big fat like closed on their commissions. And it's like, we're not sure when they'll be back. It's like, well, great. Helpful. Very helpful. Bruh. Also, I apologize for the... I don't know if there's a delay. I think there's a few seconds extra of delay. Which is wild. Who can say? Who can say what's going on with that? Send her Twitter link. Yeah. But heads up. Uh-oh. But heads up. She's a fish person. That's fine by me. I prefer fish to people anyway. And fish people are probably the best. The best of both worlds. Brazilian. Oh, language might be a little barrier, but it can be worked out. Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, I love that. Dude, thank you so much. Because I really am clueless when it comes to the more technical aspects of things like this and like VTubing and stuff like that. Oh, I get so lost. I get dazed and confused. I swear. I swear. Oh, I need an arrow down here too. I'm planning on posting this on Twitter, which is probably the worst idea. Everyone's gonna say, the fuck? Report this man. You just send him away. Ay. Also, I feel like I should keep this in its own self-contained section right here. Because this is kind of all up in everybody's space. It's infringing on my balloons. Cool. Fantastic. This one I'm going to clean up a little bit. I'm going to highlight how shameful it is that I only streamed 29 times in 9 months. Oh, God. Yikes. Yoisha. Do I have anything else? I have my list of bullet points of things that I wanted to talk about and add to this. I think I've got everything that's like in the new year. I think this is the last thing that I want to talk about. Except for, I did write that I just want to do, in general, more just chatting stuff. I want to find out more things to do in just chatting and more of my small itch.io games. Because if you'll remember, I think I've shown this on stream before. But here's you'll see this again in a second once I talk about the other thing that I need to talk about. Oh, the Twitter link. We've got it. We're in there, boys. Yo, thank you. I am saving it. Bookmark in my follow-up folder. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Because I really, truly need to get need to get something. Because I love my little guy. But you can tell that I do not draw that often. So I need an upgrade. Alright, here's my thing. So these are the games that I own. This is a list of all the games that I own, where they are, and then the check mark is whether or not I've played them. So as you can see, I need to fucking step up and actually play some of the games that are in this list. Because it's just unacceptable how many I have. So I want to do more small itch.io games because I have a shitload of those. And I want to do more fun just chatting streams. Everyone talks to me about Twitch stuff. Suggest her become her seller. Yeah, she should pay you for for promotion. PR. Open up a PR firm. But, all right. You can do it. You can do it. I believe. Believe. It's that time of year. Be live. I just watched Polar Express for the millionth time. It's like my family's Christmas movie that they always watch. And the little kid gets a little Be Live on his ticket. Heartwarming shit, dog. Fascinating. All right, I need to write more. Oh, wow. Paint makes a lot of noises. I'm really surprised you using Paint. That's all I got. That is all I got, at least on this. I do have more drawing stuff on my iPad. But as far as my computer, nah. Paint's where I live. Why is it not clean and polished? I I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. You don't have Notion. I don't know if I have Notion. Here, I have my iPad next to me. Let me see if I have it. I definitely don't have it on my computer. No, Notion. Maybe I don't have Notion. I've definitely heard of Notion. I also love the shitty campiness of using paint for stuff like this. Obviously, for more serious stuff, I don't do this. But also, I'm just not good at digital art. Like, anything that I have to draw is actually hand drawn using an Apple Pencil, because I don't understand how people do digital art. And you can see over here that art was my most watched category on Twitch this year. And I still like, I watch artists all the time. I watch Blair, my friend Blair over here, all the time doing art, and I still have no idea how they do it. I don't have any idea how digital art works at all. iPad is digital art too. Right. That's true. I'm just talking like how people will draw like this somehow with like a mouse or on like one of those drawing pads that people have, and then they'll like click buttons and things will happen. I sound like such a boomer. Like or they'll have different brushes that they use, and I'm over here like I understand what 2 brushes do, and that's it. I will use like the marker, and that's it. And like I'll try and branch out, and it just never works out, and I go back to my comfortable shitty tools. I don't know. Or how people will use like keyboard shortcuts to get to things. Or they'll just be like da 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 da, and then they'll like, you'll hear like buttons press, and then this will be filled in, or it'll have like a texture. I don't get it at all. I want to see your drawing. I drew Toad. This is him. Like my my little Christmas outfit. Obviously, the sweater is just a cool sweater that I wanted but couldn't buy, so I just put it on myself. But like, hey, that's my drawing right there. That's my gorgeous art. What else have I drawn? Let's look on the old files. The old files here. Oh, you know who I've got? I've got the first draft that I ever drew of Toad back in 2020 something. Let's see. Look at this man. Aw, he's so cute. Let's zoom into him. That was his original design. That was my beautiful drawing. Stunning. Fantastic. And of course I drew the first one that he ever was, his first little PNG. Bop, bop, bop. Look, I'm talking. I'm talking down here and I'm talking up here. Oh, God. Question, why Toad? I think I have many answers. Number 1, frogs are probably my favorite animal. They're just very cool. Their life cycle is really cool. And they're neat. And I grew up just encountering a lot of toads all the fucking time. Anytime I would go anywhere, there would be a frog somewhere. They're just always around me. Number 2, to call someone a toad is like a huge insult. Like if you ever read Harry Potter, there's the one professor, Umbridge, who's constantly described throughout this entire book as a toad, as like a toad-faced woman, and it's this horrible insult. And I just thought it was so fucking funny that if you really want to insult somebody, you can just call them a toad. So I just wanted to be Toad. Also, I love media that looks like toads. The Frog and Toad books have always been my favorite. Uh, just like they were great kids books. Also toads that look freaky, like this guy, where it's just salad fingers, but with Toad. I had a lot of inspiration for his hands. I wanted like weird hands with him, but then like his feet are just straight up pretty close to what the Frog and Toad books looked like, what their character's design was. So I don't know if there's just one answer. Let me look up the Frog and Toad books. It was just like a bunch of shit. I've always really liked frogs. Look. Where's his feet? See, he's got like the toes like that. I don't know. I'm just a toad lover. A warty lover. Look at his evolution. This is character growth. This is character growth right here. Let me pull up one of my one of my holiday ones. And then his face got really round. This holiday season, Circle Toad. Ah, look at him. What a delight. I am thinking of rebranding this outfit also, because this was kind of his signature look. Any fan art he had, people were jamming with this. Look at Blair's. Oh, wow. I fucking love this drawing. But I think now that he's been run over, I think he's gonna be more chill, less like color blocked, and more. I'm thinking maybe a Hawaiian t-shirt or like an unbuttoned, flowy button up and like khaki shorts, just fishing. I'm never leaving the swamp again. I am staying here, son. I'm here for good. Also, I've gone off the rails. I've gone way off the rails. Look at this crayon drawing. Let's just go through the fan art. Fuck it. Fan art. Oh, Alex did this one. Wow. Wow. Anyway. Ow. Ooh. Loved the sketch. Yeah. I love Toad. And I appreciate all my pals too, who've really like brought him to life. Like those that one drawing that I showed, this one, Blair, I think I did it was my second stream ever, and Blair hopped in the chat, and then she started streaming while I was still streaming, so I ended and went over to her chat and was talking to her, and then she drew me while I was streaming. She had drawn me, so it was like the first my first interaction with people ever, because obviously really nobody came to my first stream, and then it was my second one, and I found out that she'd been drawing me watching me, and then she showed it on her stream, which I think it was her first stream. It was really cool. Just very cool. She also drew this one. Ah. Why'd my music stop? Music, please. Music, please. Music, please. Not that one. Okay. Got our music going again. I think I must have done the whole playlist. Wow. I need to add more songs. Now that I've found a way to stop music from being saved to the VOD, I hope, oh my god, I hope. I hope it works. I need to add more songs. Am I done with this? No, I've got one more thing. Look at this beautiful space. Oh, also I never finished this. What was I gonna say? More just chatting. More. What was the other one we were thinking? More itch.io games. Right. When I say audience interaction, I mean like I had one very fun stream that I did shortly after starting out where we went through, and instead of talking about me, we everybody was supposed to bring like one or two favorite songs, and we just sat and listened to everybody's favorite songs the whole stream. And like if they were there in the chat, then we could ask them like, why is this your favorite song, and do you remember the first time that you ever heard this song, stuff like that. And that was probably my favorite stream to date, and I would love to do more stuff like that, whether it's media that scared you as a kid. I would love to do that stream. God, that would be so much fun. Like a Your Movie Sucks childhood trauma, which was a YouTube series that somebody did where they just talked about like kids media that wasn't supposed to be scary, or maybe media that a kid wasn't supposed to see but they watched it too young, and just like why it scared them. I would love to do that stream. That would just be really fun. And then obviously itch.io games to bust through my wide library of games that are being ignored. Let's make a little chat bubble. A little chat bubble for a visual aid. Blah 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 blah. This is basically my stream already. Blah 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 blah. All right, and then our last space. Whoa. So this is a big one. This is one that I'm very anxious about, because I don't know if I'm entertaining enough to do this. But lately, I've been getting very into solo tabletop role-playing games, which, if you don't know, is like D&D, but when you don't have any friends. At least that's what it is for me. Nah, I was very into solo tabletop role-playing games, I would say, in 2018, 2019. And then when the pandemic started, I don't know what happened, but I was just kind of over them. I was like, now that I actually have to be alone all the time, no thanks. But much like my video game list, I also have a tabletop role-playing game list. And these are all the role-playing games that I own, which is a metric fuckload. But everything that's green are ones that are solo, like designed that way, or ones that I think could be easily played solo. So we'll just scroll down through real quick, and I have all these fucking games that I want to try. I figured, like, what better way than if we played them together? And this is also more like just chatting, more audience interaction stuff. I would really love to get people involved and like have people vote on what we do. Or if I get stuck, having people there to like shout out suggestions, like, oh, go down this corridor, or don't go down that corridor. Don't do it. La 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 la. I want to show you some examples of ones that I do have and that I really want to play. Especially, we're going to start with this one. Look at this one. This one's Escape from Demon Castle Dracula, and I haven't read through the whole book yet. But it looks crazy, just from the preview images. Like this, where you lay out cards, and it is a layout of a mansion. A castle, I guess. So you start in a dungeon, and you're just trying to escape. And this one looks so in-depth. Like, it just looks amazing. And I don't know if it says how many pages it is. But it's got, like, a lot of replayability. And this one's more physical. Like, you need the deck of cards. Oh, well, what's this? Am I on the internet? Where I can just go to deck.of.cards right here. And lay out a deck of cards. In the exact way that it has it here. Huh, how about that? Oh, I need a 6-sided die. Well, how about I just go to this dice roller for tabletop gaming and roll a 6-sided die. And the answer is 1. Like, it's just, I think it would be so much fun, and it's so accessible to do stuff like this online now. I just think it would be worth it. So there's that game. This one looks like a more in-depth one, which I might want to try off camera before I do it on camera. But then there's so many just like fun or chill journaling games like this one where you play a bee and you just have to explore the hive. You'll see people added what they do. This is just like a drawing game. And you sit there and you do like a little hex crawl, but you're a bee. And it would take 2 minutes to learn how to play it, you know? And we could just play it together. And if I can spread the word about a bunch of these games that people work so hard on, absolutely, I will do that. So that's like my next big plan. Now I'm just looking at games. Like, look at this one. This one is like a fighting game. That's like metal. Super metal. And you can play it by yourself. Isn't that so cool? And I own, what was it, like 300 of these. I own 400 tabletop games. Just from looking out for bundles and cheap deals online. I don't even know what to write for this note. I'm going to write, it just makes sense. We're going to say, look out for solo TTRPGs soon. Also, I can't remember who it is. I think I've seen Blair do solo role-playing before on her stream. And it's got to be a fucking move. Like, that's just so much fun. And like, the point of solo TTRPGs is like, you can't share it with anybody. Well, now I can. So is there a shape that looks like a die? Not really. This one? I'm gonna put, oh, it's gonna be purple. Or, no, purple. Magical purple. And then this color. Oh, it's a 1. Fuck. I'm gonna write that out. I love MS Paint streams. I miss MS Paint streams. Remember that time that I fully reenacted the time I got a hit and run on MS Paint. That was fun. This is just fun. I get very lost. I don't know if it's good content, but yay. Trying to get this around the same size. Look at that. Wow. Make it slightly darker. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a genius. I'm an artista. An artista. Is this it? Is this all I wanted to talk about? Wow, this is a true goddamn mess. So we've got now / upcoming. I'm going to put things are looking up, ? Things are looking up. And then for this is just unacceptable. Oh, not the whole thing. Yipes. I'm gonna say, you mean yay? Okay. I feel like maybe I should try and make an effort to separate some of these things, because some of them are too closely together. So we're gonna do this. Burr, 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 burr. Okay, and then we've got our whole January section here. We've got our live 2D model here. For 2023, we've got more TikTok and YouTube shorts. We've got IRL streams, fish cam, Lego builds. And I'm gonna put problem. Kashisharino. As with most things in life, my biggest problem is I'm poor. Heyo, 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 but that's all right. I'm gonna cross it out like we're ignoring it. No. It's breaking out the line tool. Oh, why is that line so thick? Okay, perfect. Love it. All right, we've got our IRL streams coming up. Right now, we've got my rebrand. I wonder if I should go over this slightly thicker. Whoa. It's like a drop shadow. It's an artistic choice. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Okay, and then I think I should maybe separate this. Not me trying to make this even slightly less madly confusing and failing. Alright, this year, kind of a flop. Total Broadcast 29, shameful, that's true. The Summer of Hell, surely went months without a stream. I'm going to make a note by my top streamers. I'm going to say correct. Blech. Third time's the charm. Yes, correct. Correct. Look at my top emotes. What a boomer. And then my personal notes got really fucking sick of my job and plan to leave in about 225 days. I should say 225 days left. 225 days left. Felt very creatively blocked all year. See plans in 2023. Yipes for hopefully solutions. Made a lot of friends online. Starting to build solid support network, but can still use work. I need to be more emotionally available to people I want to build relationships with. Bars. And I'm gonna draw a little music note. Because that's what... Sure, that's what bars mean. Sure. It's the essence of it. Roadkill. Clean this up a little bit, and I think we're golden. I'm gonna post this on Twitter, and people are gonna be, oh Lord, they're gonna be upset and or confused. What? Sorry, I'm just jamming. To this song. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna redo this real quick. Ooh, perfect. Wow. Now is not the time to be a perfectionist. And yet... Okay. Wow, I love this. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours. I wasn't really expecting that. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta go eat a hamburger. Leftover hamburgers. Let's go. I cook food like that in bulk. I cooked 8 hamburgers yesterday. And now I'm just hawking them down. Is that nasty? I don't know if people look like turn their nose up at leftovers or not. Also, what's going on right here? Alright, oh. I got a little tiny star out of that 24. Alright, well, I guess I'll save this. Also, this arrow is bad. Bad arrow. People are not going to know what I'm talking about. Toad, can't you tell? It's him. Wow. I'm gonna have to make a graphic for this. Or maybe I could just cut this out. Like, take a snippet, put it right on Twitter. Wowee. Fantastic. It's all the information you need. That's it. No time, no, not what we're doing, nothing. Although, let's be honest, I don't know what we're doing. I have no idea. So if anybody has any idea of what they want to do to, if you know any Sagittariuses in your life, ask them what they would want for a birthday extravaganza. All right. Okay. I'm just looking it over. I'm just giving it one more quick glance. I'm going to underline this because that's kind of important, and I need to do that. I don't know how charity works, and also it's kind of really hard to find one. I was just scrolling through Twitch's available charities and like putting in keywords of like animals or cats. There was not a lot of options. Which, like, I don't have to do cats. It was just a thought. All right, cool. Get out of here. Well, this was fun. I had fun. I did, in fact, enjoy this. Oh, maybe I should circle this rebrand. Nah, it's overkill. It's overkill. Maybe I underline it. Bleh. Okay. Alright, guess I'm leaving. I always get this way whenever I'm done with stream and I'm like, I don't want to leave. In fact, I think I'll just stay here forever. Just talking. I'm a dancing with myself. Whoa. Whoa. Want to see a magic trick? Wait. I can't do it yet. Wait. Okay. Now do you want to see a magic trick? Bop. Bring. Oh my god. I'm large. I'm big. I'm large and in charge. Alright, well this stream was really fun. I love MS Paint streams. I'm sure nobody else does. I'm sure if there was I had 1 million followers and I tried to do one of these, I would have 2 viewers. How many viewers do I have? Wow, not like that. Oh no. Not me calling myself out. Yikes. I had fun. I just like MS Paint. It's just funny. It's just funny by nature. Anyway, I'm gonna dip. This is enough of our chill music, and I'll get ready for my outro music. I'll prepare it. Prepare to turn it up, blast it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And hopefully none of that music saved, or else I'm not gonna be able to save this VOD. That would just be a tragedy. Oh, bummer. Bummer, dude. Alright, anyway. I hope everybody has a great rest of your evening. I am extremely hopeful for the future, and I know that this last year was bleh and bad. And I have faith that we're gonna turn it around, and we're gonna see good shit come from this. And nothing is permanent. And to that note, change is good. And I will talk to you all. No, not Saturday. Oh, I might not be able to stream until next week. Oh, that's what I should have put for next year. I want to do schedules. I want to have actual scheduled streams again and not just flying by the seat of my pants. But that's kind of a given. especially with the streaming every day in January thing. Yikes. Right. Okay, well, we'll give it a try. Anyway, that's all for me. Have a great night. Thanks so much for joining me here. I hope to see you again. And if you do not come back for another stream, then it's just kind of cool that our paths crossed for however short. That's just neat. All right, everybody have a great rest of your evening. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye. Bye, I'm leaving. Bye. Ha, whenever I changed up all my audio, I didn't add the correct source here. Wait for it, it's coming. There it is. Alright, goodbye guys.